Good morning, Bloomington-Normal. It is August 20th, and do you know what that means for the real estate market? Nothing. Today is back to school day for Unit 5 and all the kids that go to basically normal schools. So it's an exciting day, bittersweet. Last year for my 5th grader at the same school she's been going to for several years, and then I got my 2nd grader going. She's got a couple more years. So it's always one of those days where I don't get really emotional about it, but it's always something you just don't know what you feel until you see them get out of the car and walk away, and the other one gets older, and I'm not crying, you're crying. So congrats to all the parents, or good luck, or however you want to say it. For real estate though, there is this new thing. It's not new, but it's been proposed again. Remember back several months ago, I was speaking about 50-year terms, 40-year term mortgages, assumable portable loans, all those things. Well, they were just thrown at the wall, didn't stick, never were really going to for the most part, especially the 50 and 40-year terms. But Representative Tom Keene from New Jersey has reintroduced a portable loan act called the MOVE Act, which is making ownership viable for everyone. So again, portable loan, it was introduced, a new bill introduced on August 3rd. It doesn't have any legs exactly, it's not running anywhere yet, but the difference on this one is that Congress now and the president are talking about it, whereas it was just ideas people were talking about out loud, throwing them in the air. But this I'm going to pay attention to closely until I see it either A, move forward, or B, fall flat. But the fact that there is definitely some more talk about this than normal, I'm interested in it, and I mean, sure, I think it's a good thing because depending on all the background that they're going to have, the rules and whatever regulations or whatever, essentially it is a portable loan. So say that a lot of reasons why people aren't selling, why maybe me in particular too, I don't want to get rid of that 3% interest rate, and I don't want to pay 7% on a $500,000 house, so, or any house of any cost for that matter. So if I talk to my real estate agent and I say, man, I want to sell, but I'm just, well, this MOVE Act, okay, well, we can keep your rate. Oh, well, I owe $300,000 and I want to go buy a $500,000 house. Well, that $300,000, I can take with me that loan at 3%, and then the difference between that and whatever I pay for, say it's $500,000, that $200,000 difference is a new loan by itself on the books at maybe that, whatever the current interest rate is, so 6.5%, 7%, whatever it may be at the time. So that's a pretty big thing. I'm going to pay attention to it, like I said, because it's not dead. It's somewhat newly introduced, and I think it would be a very beneficial thing. It makes sense to me anyway. So there's that. There's also something, I got a fun graphic. We're number one, and usually when I say we're number one, it's not for the good reasons. In Illinois, that is. Our real estate taxes, this graph shows that we are number one for real estate taxes, highest in the country. So based on like a $400,000 house in all 50 states, we're roughly at $7,200 in real estate taxes. Not cool. Hawaii, nice to move there for many reasons. $1,200 in real estate taxes, which actually I was kind of floored by. But then you got to pay attention to your surrounding areas. Obviously, your states, Indiana and Iowa, they've always been just cheaper. We know that. Indiana is at $3,000 for taxes on a roughly $400,000 house. Iowa's even less than $5,000. So it's just something I know people consider. Well, I'm just going to move out of Illinois into Iowa or into Indiana for all the financial reasons. Again, I love Illinois. I love where I live, but I certainly do not care for a lot of the financial things that we have to pay for here. So real quick, that's that. Real quick, Bloomington-Normal update. 124 houses on the market right now for resale residential. 98 of them are in Bloomington. Roughly under 30 of them are in Normal. The typical, if it's priced right and it looks good, it's selling within a couple days still, or no more than a weekend or a week. So, but we still do have some sitting. But yeah, that's the update. I'm gonna pay attention to this MOVE Act. So yeah, so that's the update, and I'm gonna keep paying attention to this MOVE Act. It's kind of slow right now in the sense of real estate because everyone's probably doing what I did today, getting ready for school over the last week or two, getting the kids ready to go, and just have that period of relaxation. All the parents drinking their coffee right now and going, whew, what a summer. So cheers to everybody, and any questions, of course, on the MOVE Act, on real estate taxes, on the market itself, drop me a message, text me, call me, you got my number, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, guys.